Hello, I hope all is progressing well. Welcome to I Don't Know, We Can Talk About It, where we discuss myriads of topics civilly, reasonably, and responsibly. My name is Dufresne. Our first topic is about how rural schools are sharing, how schools are connecting between distance to support educational networks, to support what is possible for an individual growing through an educational environment. I think networking of the sort is extremely valuable. Bringing in support, even considering competitiveness, really engages more possibilities for an educational network, an educational environment expanding beyond only one educational environment to consider what may be possible for a county, a district, a state, what may be possible for a nation. Then one may better consider what may be possible with international relations, as some educational environments already partake of through parameters of education. So I find the connecting to be extremely valuable to not only the present, though what is possible for future engagement, especially considering when individuals group together well, more possibilities might become apparent. Consider one area of the article in which a discussion comes of swings and the possibility of how one may build a swing perhaps at an affordable rate, more affordable than if one purchases a swing from a retailer. Not to dismiss business possibilities, though to engage with what is financially feasible for an educational environment, I engage with the possibilities that may become apparent through the connecting networks. Especially if not already apparent to individuals of the connecting networks. For instance, if an individual might know a contractor, might know someone capable or a group capable of building a swing set, though does not yet engage for whatever reason, then one may begin to see how engaging might be possible, so as to bring about efficacious results for individuals that will grow through the educational environment. Our next topic is about teens and loneliness, though the topic connects more so with how individuals might experience loneliness to a response point, meaning individuals of different ages, as the article mentioned, may experience loneliness differently, though the article does not necessarily go into personality. The article does engage with how individuals may socialize and how socializing may differ in ways that affect how individuals feel in particular environments. Now, the topic of loneliness branches far beyond this article, as does the topic of social media, as well as etiquettes and parameters of socializing that individuals may experience that may be connecting with why any might feel a sense of loneliness. Though, what the article does engage with, well, is the reality that being in good community, having good social interactions is extremely beneficial for how individuals may grow well. And the article brings to attention how individuals may need to regard how socializing is personally to become better at socializing, so as to not feel what may be connecting to what might be causing any feeling of loneliness. So if one feels lonely, though one is on one's phone in a public space for the majority of the time, this is not to say an individual is not doing anything important. Though, if the individual finally pulls away from the phone to realize the space of which one is in, how might that individual be feeling? There are so many different dynamics to consider, which connect with spatial development, which many individuals experience when engaging with a device. Similarly with going into a movie theater, the idea is not only what connects to a device like a cell phone, though what contributes to how spatial reality is and how individuals are growing with spatial awareness personally. Realistically, spatial development is extremely important. It is so important that most of what is core to cultivating a child revolves around spatial development. If one is not engaging a child with spatial development, mental parameters, so a child will grow spatially aware well, then one is not acknowledging the spatial reality that an individual will have to grow through. So, what may be contributing to why an individual might feel loneliness is likely in part due to how one engages one's spatial reality. Alright, we're going to get into some origami. Today we're going to make an origami penguin. So I have a square sheet of paper here. And after I fold this point to point just one time, I will fold the corner in toward the edge, a little go to the other corner, along the edge here, and I can fold that to go to both corners very easily on both sides. All I'm going to do now is just open this sheet up, and I'm going to fold that corner in. dimensions here differ. Next, I'm going to take this point here and I'm going to bring it down. So I have to bring it down at an angle, and it's going to be the hood, the penguin head. So I'm going to open this up again, this time for this top portion, and voila. Next, I'm going to take this portion in and I'll fold it. So we have it. I'm going to fold it in, this portion here. Okay. And when I fold, I'm going to fold from where the point on the inside, where it's connecting, so it's going to make our tail. And I'm going to fold here, following the form of the other side. See, our head, our flappable wings. And right here, I'm just going to fold up to give us feet. Just adding dimensions to the penguin, and voila, we have an origami penguin. And it kind of looks like a face, but we have it. All right. So, of course, I champion reading physical books, and when one reads a physical book, there are long-term health benefits. The brain physically changes when one reads a physical book. The new sex Bible. What makes this text unique is how the text involves recognizing oneself healthfully, acknowledging how one may grow through one's being healthy. Of course, the guidance is to engage with how a whole awareness of oneself may allow one to better engage with the helpful parameters of one's life. Yes, the text is engaging particular sexual parameters, while ensuring one is understanding before doing so, even through doing so, growing through doing so, one needs to acknowledge how one's being is fully. So one may be fully present to appreciate and enjoy one's life healthfully. So mindfulness is a very strong area of what this text is engaging with. So one must know oneself, one must grow with oneself, with understanding, better oneself, so as to be better with oneself, as well as with how one is seeking to healthfully grow well. Thank you for joining. I don't know. We can talk about it. Onward and Upward, Kevin Dufresne.